Yo guys, what's going on? Kingflipper here and welcome to another Premier League predictions. Last year's didn't go that well, did it? Now, I edited it and I failed miserably with spelling, well, completely getting one player team wrong. Name, Wolverhampton Warriors. And we only just found out that I messed up with Manchester City. I put Manchester. I missed the end, and no one didn't realise it until they brought it up. As you know, predictions by now, I've seen a few people doing it. Dream part. Cheat. I think my predictions are a little bit more realistic. Of course, everyone's going to say,
no, you put Villa way too high, you're going to get relegated.
So we're going to start off with 20th place. Unfortunately, again, I'm going to put Fulham bottom. They haven't spent the money like they did the season before when they did come up, but they went straight back down, finished bottom. I mean, yes, they've gone the other way now with not signing really anyone. I don't think they're going to be as bad as they were when they spent the stupid amount of money and then went straight back down. But yeah, I just think they're going to finish bottom, so sorry Fulham supporters. 19th place, I'm going to go Baggies, West Brom. A lot of West Brom fans are going to be unhappy about this. This is nothing to do with me being an Aston Villa fan. I just think West Brom have only signed one good, well, obviously Pereira was on loan to West Brom last season, but just bringing Pereira in, they've brought there's no good strikers for West Brom. The defence is not the best. I'm sorry, but West Brom 19th, I think they're going to go down again this season. Unfortunately, I don't think they're ready for the Prem. 18th place, I was struggling between 18th and 17th here. I'm going to go Crystal Palace. So I would have put Palace 17th and the other team 18th, but I'm putting Palace 18th if Zaha does go. If he does go, I can see Crystal Palace definitely go down. If Zaha doesn't go, I would have put them 17th, and I would have put Brighton 18th, but I put Brighton 17th. They've picked up some decent players, but nothing amazing. The only player I'm glad to see is Lallana's gone to him, so hopefully Lallana does play, so you know, he might get informal too, so I can put him into my ultimate team. 16th place, I'm going to go West Ham. I just think West Ham are going to have they have bought Souček, but obviously Souček was on loan. That's all they brought in. They got rid of a couple of players as doing this video. I think there's going to be a good few points gap between 16th and 17th. 15th are going to be Burnley. Yeah, I just think they're going to have a pretty poor season. They brought no one in. They've lost some players. No one amazing, but they have lost some players. My camera's decided to crash, which is about right. Camera, please get back into focus. 14th place, I know people are going to moan, I put Villa 14th, but the reason I put Villa 14th is I think it's going to be close between Burnley, West Ham and Villa. I don't think it's going to be a massive gap. I think there's going to be a couple of points. We'll have a stronger season. Obviously the team has now gelled. I think we'll finish 14th if we don't lose injured players. Like, we lost Wesley halfway through the season. He'd started scoring even though everyone says he's crap. He'll surprise a few people. I just think we're going to have a decent season. Just think we are going to have a decent season, so I'm going to say 14th. 13th place, I think I'm going to go Leeds. I think Leeds are going to have a very good season. Not as good as some people are saying. It's like, oh, Leeds signings, oh my god, top 10. Look what happened to Villa, look what happened to Fulham. You spend a lot of money on players, you bring them in, they've got to gel. I think they'll finish 13th. I still think they're going to have a good season for the first season coming back in. Rodrigo, that was a sign and a half, and we don't think Leeds are even finished yet, so they could bring in some. They've got some other good signings, but they could have some other big signings coming in as well. So Newcastle 12th, no new signings apart from a freebie, and that, you know, and let's not talk about him, as apparently he's awful. Average season. Don't think they're going to do anything else. I might be wrong. Newcastle may finish a lot lower. 11th place, I'm going to say Sheffield United. I don't think Sheffield United are going to have as good a season they had last season. Obviously, they've lost their goalkeeper, Henderson, which they had on loan. Now, obviously, they brought in a new one. I can't remember the geezer's name. 10th place, I'm going to go Southampton. Decent signings. Nothing like out of this world, but they've picked up some good signings. As long as they don't start off like they did last season. Jesus. Let me get into the top 10. Of course, I'm going to be saying Everton. What the heck is that? I'm going to be saying Everton. Everton, again, another mess season. They have just picked up Allen, which is obviously a really good player. Gotta love that hyperlink with Richarlison. Wolves, unfortunately, I'm going to go 8th. No new signings, really. Anything out of this world. They've just lost Doherty. They are looking for another right back now, but losing Doherty is such a good right back. It's unbelievable. 8th place. I might be wrong there because obviously they're going to be playing less games. They might finish higher. They might finish above who I've picked 7th. Again, I think it's going to be very close between them two. So 7th, I'm going to go Leicester. Again, my camera's decided it wanted to crash. Will you stop crashing, please? As I was saying, before my webcam decided to crash yet again, Leicester, 7th place, beautiful. They fell apart at the end of the season, really did. I'm sure they were 3rd for a lot of the season and then just went Then we get into the top 6. I'm gonna get. I can't wait to get the abuse hurled at me in this one. 6th place Spurs. That's it. You're not getting any higher. You've picked up a couple of good signings, but nothing out of this world. I just don't think you're going to be able to beat the top 5 above you. It's the only thing I can see here. You've got some decent signings, but you need a big signing, especially as you've lost. Was it Vertonghen? I think you've lost Vertonghen as well, so that's a big seed centre back for you. Man United 5th place. I think it's going to be a lot closer this season than what it was last season. I just think they're not good enough for the top 4 yet. But I think they need that 1, maybe 2 really good players. Man United were a bit inconsistent this season, and yeah, don't get me wrong, they finished in a decent position, but I think the teams above have definitely gone. 4th place, Arsenal. Arsenal are going to finish at the top 4. I think they're getting there. I think they're going to have a very good season. Are they going to challenge for the top 3? No. I think there's going to be a gap between Arsenal and the top 3. 3rd place. A lot of you are going to be surprised, but because I've seen a lot of people saying it, I'm going to put Liverpool 3rd. They bought no one new. They've not improved. I know people will say, oh, look how many points Liverpool had compared to City. City did have injuries. We had a look at the VAR table, and definitely City got done dirty with the VAR table. I think Liverpool are just going to finish 3rd. I just don't think they're going to have the umph this season. 2nd place, I am putting Chelsea. A lot of people are going to say, why you put Chelsea there? Mate, have you seen the signings they've picked up? Werner, can I say any more? Havertz, carry on. Should we carry on? Thiago Silva. I mean, everyone's saying, oh, Thiago Silva, dead player. No, one of the best centre-backs still, even though he's like 36 at the start of the season, I think he will be. He's better than. I think he's going to be better than David Luiz. I know Arsenal fans are going to tear me with that, but I think he's better than David Luiz. And then top, Man City, especially if they pick up that Messi. I still think they're going to have a great season anyhow. I don't think the gap is going to be as big as it was last season. This Premier League is very big. Like, it's a lot stronger this season. But there we go. My predictions. Again, feel free to slate me in the comments below. I'm loving it. Or you can slate me on Twitter. But these are my predictions. I know there's going to be probably a few that people are going to slap me, but hey ho. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget, I will be doing a recap at the end of the season to see how much I've failed miserably. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. See you guys in the next video stream. Take it easy, obviously. Peace.